You see, just as certain as I am that this object that I'm throwing up will come down, that is how certain I am that the law that I'm about to teach you will produce. You see, this that I'm throwing up and it's coming down is coming down because there is a law called the law of gravity. What that means is our world is governed by laws. It will be considering one of those major laws. Law of attraction, LOA. Have you ever thought of someone? Let's say you thought about that person in the morning, and in the course of the day, that person bumps into you, or he calls you, or something happened, and you just ask yourself, how did that happen? It's actually the law of attraction. Have you ever thought of just imagining that if only you could just have this and somehow you add it? It's actually the law of attraction. Rather than making it a guesswork, why not use it to create realities? The law of attraction is a secondary law. There is a primary law and it's called the law of vibration. The law of vibration makes us to understand that as humans, we are carriers of energy. We vibrate in frequencies and energies. What I'm saying is, when you look around where I stay in my locality in Nigeria, in Southwest, there are so many frequencies of radio stations right now. If I don't tune into that frequency, or if I don't tune into a particular frequency, I can't get their signal and I cannot listen to whatever they are broadcasting. That's also how it is in our world. If you don't tune into people's energy, you cannot vibe with them. I say that to say that you carry energy, you regulate energy, you command energy. You can decide that negative energy will stay far away and positive energy will come close to you. You're welcome to Conversations with Michael Ogunshola, the peak performance strategist. The law of attraction, it simply means that we get more of what we focus on through thoughts. That our thoughts are creating realities. That's why scriptures will tell us, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Literally, as you are thinking, you are becoming. So I want to show us how we can use the law of attraction to manifest our deepest desires. Because whether you like it or not, the law of attraction is controlling you. Is things are happening, you are attracting realities, you are creating possibilities. Why not be conscious about creation? Because like the law of gravity, if somebody walks from a 10-story building, if he jumps down, he's coming down, whether he's young or old, whether he's rich or poor. And that's how the law of attraction is. The law of attraction doesn't respect person, gender, race. It's only obedient to those that obey its demand. So, in activating the law of attraction, first thing you must understand is you have the ability to manifest and create realities through thoughts. And that's why that scripture I shared with you is very instructive. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Now, if I can create realities through thought, then what do I need to do so that my thoughts will be in line with the kind of realities I want to manifest? You need to guard your heart with all diligence. You need to be careful of the things you consume, the things you allow into your ear space. Because when you allow certain drama into your ear space, when you allow certain drama into your ear space, you will definitely manifest them. It's just a matter of time. Since we attract negative realities through thought, why not attract positive realities through thought? Instead of thinking of lack, why not think of abundance? Instead of thinking of I can't, why not say I can? Instead of thinking of I am not good enough, why not say I am good enough? Instead of saying I am unable, say with God on my side, I can do all things. It's all about changing the narrative, the way you see things, the way you internalize thoughts in your head, and even the way you speak. Audit your vocabulary. And that's my goal. My goal is to show you how to create realities, how to manifest your deepest desire through the law of attraction. And it is very possible, because I stand here to tell you that years ago, by the reason of my understanding of the law of attraction, I had put out that I was going to end up with a woman in terms of my wife, somebody that is going to support my vision and my dreams and ambitions, someone that will support the kind of vision that God has given to me, that will support me to reach out to the world with this message, of peak performance. I had put that out, and in the space of time, I saw that I was able to attract this great woman that is now supporting the work I'm doing. I say that to say that we can actually attract realities. We are like magnets on a fundamental level. We are attracting certain people and we are repelling others. We are attracting certain possibilities and we are repelling others. That is what explains. Have you wondered why you find yourself attracted to some people and you find yourself repelled to some people? Because there is the energy that they are vibing at that you accommodate, that you can vibe with, and there is the energy of others that they are vibing at that you cannot vibe with. And that's basically the law of attraction. You need to think, talk, and act on the things you want and not the things you do not want. One of the ways I like to educate people on how the mind work is, when you look at the mind, if I tell you, for instance, don't think of an elephant, the image of an elephant will be visible in your mind. If I tell you, stop thinking of that elephant, the more you try not to think of it, the more it will multiply. And that's why it's very instructive for us not to even go in the line of that, not to even entertain any thought we don't want to manifest. So that's why it's important we don't think of the things we don't want to manifest. Because I saw in scriptures a man by the name Job focusing on the things he doesn't want. He said about his children that he prays that the children have not offended God, so that they will bring their sin will cause him a reproach that he will lose everything. He was full of fear all day long. And he said, eventually, Job said something that is very instructive to this conversation. Job said, that which I fear the most has come upon me. I deduce that whatever you fear the most will happen. And whatever you are excited about the most, you will attract. So why not work on having a positive expectation rather than negative expectation? Because the way our expectation manifests is, expectation manifests in words and action. In manifesting your desires, you must understand some laws. There is an acronym I coined out. It's called Ask, Believe, Receive. It's called ABR. You see, if you want to manifest a reality, the first thing you need to do is ask of that which you desire. I use a case study by the name Elisha. So Elisha asked for double portion on Elijah. And Elijah told him, it's difficult what you have asked for, but nevertheless, if you can see me when I'm being taken, you will receive it. He asked, then he believed that that which he asked for will come to him. Now, in believing is going to be a trial and a testing. In that phase of believing is where you will go through, where you need patience, perseverance, and endurance. What am I saying? When Elijah was going to be taken, he went to a river that is called River Jordan. As he was approaching that River Jordan, there are so many sons of the prophets from the scriptural story that were discouraging Elisha. But Elisha refused to be discouraged, and Elisha pressed on after his master and mentor, and eventually he got double portion. We know what you believe by your action. Those other guys don't believe in any form of receiving anything from their master that was about to be taken. Rather, they were mocking Elisha that was still loyal and faithful to his master. So you ask, you believe, and then receive. Receiving is very easy. From your believing phase, we will know whether you will receive that which you have asked for or not. So in manifestation, you must understand ABR. Ask. When you ask, then you must believe it with conviction, which will be tried and tested. Then you can now receive that which you asked for. Like we saw, Elisha asked, Elisha believed, and Elisha received the double portion. You see, the transformation you seek is waiting for you at the level of your renewal of your mind. That's why the scripture will tell us, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. For as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Your life is moving towards the direction of your most dominant thoughts. So check your thought. When I see the reality you are living in, I can tell the reality you are working with in your head. I remember Michael Ogunshola saying, peak performance, it is possible.